What's up, everybody, and welcome to my Friday Night Smackdown review. A lot of big things happen on the show tonight, so we're going to kick it off with Kane as he came out, talking about what happened last Monday on Raw, how the Authority are in control, and that no one will ever disrespect the Authority again because of what happened last Monday. Everything's going to be different around here now, and Bryan learned his lesson that he is not bigger than the WWE, he is not bigger than the Authority, and the Authority will do whatever it takes to happen and stop the Yes movement. And they've ended it, and it's going to go down fast. And pretty much Triple H left a note as they showed the footage from Monday of Triple H beating up Bryan. For some reason they had to block out the chair shot to the head, which is incredibly stupid in my opinion. I don't know why they had to block out somebody getting hit in the head with a chair. And then again, that's the politics that happened. But pretty much Triple H's letter talked about he regretted he had to take matters to his own hands, but Bryan brought this upon himself. He forced his hand to do it, and he left him with no choice, and he welcomed everybody to SmackDown. Fandango came out then. Kane eyed him as he came out. Fandango then went against Fernando of Los Matadores, which I didn't even know were still here, by the way. Pretty much Fernando picked up the win. Match was whatever, I guess. I don't think it was something with Summer Rae, I guess. I didn't pay attention, but it was alright. Dolph Ziggler went against Damien Sandow. Ziggler won with the Famouser. Good match. Could have been better, but it was alright. Ziggler picked up the one with the Famouser. The Wyatts cut a promo on Cena. Pretty much Harper said he was going to be the Reaper tonight. You're messing with a Reaper, and it's not safe for Cena, as Bray Wyatt says. You know why he's afraid? Because Bray Wyatt said he's going to destroy the world, and saying about your mother's tears won't let you believe anything. Well, you couldn't repay him, and you were born in this world to see what they believe in, but the world is a lie. That he runs the world. He's in control of everything. Bray Wyatt, he says, and he said, "Run," because Cena fears him. So it's a crazy promo from the Wyatts, but it was cool though. I'll say that. You believe they're really crazy. 3MB, Jinder Mahal, and Drew McIntyre versus Ryback versus the Real Americans, and versus the Shield, Ambrose and Rollins, in a fatal 4-way tag team match for a #1 contendership spot for the tag team titles. I believe at WrestleMania, but I wasn't sure if it was at WrestleMania. But it was a #1 contender spot. Pretty much really good tag team match. Pretty much as soon as Seth Rollins hit the ring, he started killing everybody then, and pretty much about to pick up the win over Jinder Mahal until people started coming in. Reigns hit the spear on Heath Slater out there. So pretty much they were about to win, and as soon as Reigns hit the spear on Slater, Kane came out of nowhere and they rang the bell. Everybody started beating up the Shield then. Reigns and Kane just brawling up the ramp. The Real Americans and Ryback pretty much they pretty much were beating up the Shield. It was pretty much Kane and Reigns were battling. The Outlaws came out then and started beating up Reigns, and they pretty much everybody in the ring kept hitting their finishers, the Neutralizer and the Shell Shock on Ambrose and Rollins. So yeah. And pretty much Kane, I believe he came in and chokeslammed Reigns in the ring. Was it Ambrose? Somebody. But the Outlaws pretty much hit the Famouser in on Seth Rollins, or the New Age Outlaws, and Kane beat the hell out of... Well, yeah, all the teams pretty much beat the hell out of the Shield. So it was alright. I don't think a lot of people care. So what's it going to be now? I guess it probably may be now Kane and the Outlaws going against the Shield, which for some reason the New Age Outlaws don't have their tag team title shot, even though they were the #1 contenders in the first place. They get their rematch clause, but they start making a fatal 4-way tag team title #1 contender spot for it, and the Outlaws are already the #1 contenders. It's kind of odd to me. The Miz came out. It was Miz TV saying he was going to be in the Andre the Giant Battle Royale match, and he called out Big Show. Big Show came out saying he's always had comparisons to him and Andre the Giant ever since he stepped into this business. And Miz said, "You have the worst WrestleMania record in history, that you're nothing. And Big Show said, "I've been lacing up these boots ever since you were even in high school." So You don't need to try and said don't piss him off. Pretty much. Pretty much after that, Miz had called out the rest of the competition. Pretty much Biggie Langston, Alberto Del Rio, Kofi Kingston, Mark Henry, Sheamus, Goldust, Cody Rhodes. I said Henry. All came out then, and Sheamus says, since we're all in the ring, why don't we brawl? And Miz says it is gonna be a brawl because they were about to jump the Miz and everything. So pretty much Miz says, why don't we start this brawl now? Big Show pretty much grabbed them. Everybody started jumping the Big Show, and everybody just started beating the hell out of each other, throwing each other out the ring. Kofi had a trouble in paradise on Mark Henry, and Sheamus kicked him out of the ring. And then it was Big Show and Sheamus left. Miz tried to get involved. Big Show took out Sheamus, and then Miz kept trying to get him with Big Show chokeslammed him outside of the ring then. Why, I don't know if anybody got a good advantage over anybody to feel important in this match, but I guess it was that. Alberto Del Rio then went against Biggie Langston. Del Rio beat him real quick with that kick to the face. So, I don't know, you just jobbed the Intercontinental Championship. Intercontinental Champion, I don't know where you jobbed him. So, Del Rio beat him. And then they did another Emma and Santino. I don't get this Emma and Santino thing. I don't know. You bring Emma in from NXT to put on the main roster, and this is the only way you're going to try to get her over like this. She's a really good wrestler if you watch NXT. She's really that good. It's just not getting over what they're doing right now. Santino at this point, I don't even care anymore. If they go look up his Battle Arts Academy shit and see how raw he is there. If you want to see some good Santino. Natalya and Summer Rae went against the Bellas. AJ was on commentary, pretty much saying her and Tamina said we're all good now. Everything's straight. It's all good. And pretty much the Bellas won as Natalya and Summer Rae started arguing with each other, which I don't even care for this match because it didn't make a lot of sense in the first place. And I don't know, maybe it's just for Total Divas. It sucked. Nobody even, I don't care, cared. Nobody cared. And pretty much everybody was in the back then. Kane was talking to the rest of them. Pretty much he gave Ryback their title shot, and then the Real Americans said, well, we beat the Usos on Monday and helped tonight, so that he granted the Real Americans a title shot, and 3MB wanted something, even though they were never in the ring helping in the first place and got the hell beaten out of them anyway. Kane put them in the Andre the Giant Battle Royale match. He put them in the Andre the Giant Battle Royale match. And pretty much the Outlaws came in and congratulated, I guess, saying like, I feel like the good old days. Said yeah. So, and then it just went to commercial. So I guess probably will be Kane and the Outlaws versus the Shield. Why, I don't know. Alexander Rusev, they're still trying to get over him and Lana. Pretty much the main event, John Cena went against Luke Harper, which was actually a really good match to be that quick. And I didn't think Harper could pull off a Hurricane Rana, but Cena nearly trying to powerbomb and hit a Hurricane Rana on him, so I didn't see that happening. So it was pretty much easy match. I don't know what it's still going to do for the rest of it when they keep playing Eminem songs now for Cena and Bray Wyatt, so I don't know how that's going to go from there, but we'll have to find out and see. And I guess on Raw this Monday in Brooklyn, it's supposed to be Undertaker and Brock Lesnar on there, so we'll see on that. So as we're weeks away from WrestleMania, we'll see what happens. So once again, you know, it's me, the HOOD, coming in with the news and the reviews. You know what's going down. We're now done with this review of Friday Night Smackdown. Comment and subscribe. Tell me that this was a really good episode of Smackdown and that. I thought it was alright. I guess we can count that Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match, and I guess Cena versus Harper. So I guess the only pretty much things I guess was really talk about. I guess Kane's promo at the beginning. So that's pretty much the end of the show right there. I'll see you guys later. Peace.